What's up guys, T-Who's here, finally with the Resonator synchro replay. In this match I go up against Shiranui Zombies. There's a lot of twists and turns in this duel, so I thought it'd be a good one to show you. And yeah, it generally demonstrates the grind capabilities of the deck. I didn't really get off any big synchro plays, apart from at the very end, but yeah, you'll see. So let's have a look. So I win the rock, paper, scissors, and I choose to go second because it's a combo deck, so I need to get as many cards in my hand as possible. And it inflicts a lot of damage very quickly, so if I go second I have a battle phase. So he goes first, sets a back row, sets a monster. I have a handful of insects which I'm like, interesting. Gives me a lot of search power, but if I have a lot of insects it's like they're not really that good unless I have a tuner. So I go into Resonator call, add red Resonator, obvious choice, normal summon it, use its effect to summon a resonance insect. I was choosing between Retaliating C and Resonance because both can search. You can search different things, but I didn't want what I wanted. So I go into Goyo Guardian. Resonance gets its effect. Allows me to search out a Doom Dozer. Attack with Goyo Guardian. Turns out his sit monster is a Pyramid Turtle, so I'm like, I don't want to summon that because if I summon it and he attacks over it, he gets a search again with it. So he searches out Curse Katana with the Pyramid Turtle. I set back row and end. And he has Swallow Style, which is basically a zombie Icarus attack. So he destroys my Layer Wire in Goyo Guardian and banishes a Swordsmith from his deck. Swordsmith's effect is when it's banished, zombie monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle this turn, but he doesn't control any, so it's just so he doesn't waste one of the other Shiranui. Goes back to his turn, so he uses Curse Katana to banish itself and Pyramid Turtle, to special summon a Archfiend Zombie Skull from his extra deck. Like this. Basically, he protects all of his zombies from being destroyed by card effects. And then he summons a Goblin Zombie and attacks me directly for 600. Goblin Zombie makes me wail, so I mill a Primitive Butterfly, and I'm like, yes! Not only would that be a bad draw, but it lets me summon Doom Dozer. So I banish Primitive and Resonant Insect. 2 specials on Doom Dozer. Resonance effect activates, allows me to send another insect to the graveyard, which means that my Layer Wire is live again, and it thins my deck, and it stops me dead drawing Primitive Butterfly, which is all good. And then I normal summon Retaliating C, just to get in that extra damage and get over Goblin Zombie. I know he's going to get a search, but I feel like if I leave it there and he summons a tuner, then he's just going to synchro in and get a search. So he gets a search with Goblin Zombie, and he goes for a Zombie Master, like this. There we go. So I set Layer Wire, end my turn. He has a top deck Raigeki, and I'm like, oh. I get a Retaliating C search, I'm not bothered. I add Maxi, just to let him take the Maxi challenge, because this deck special summons a lot, so I'm like, right, if I get Maxi, I can at least make a comeback if I need to. So he normal summons Zombie Master, tries to use its effect, I use Layer Wire in response. Because it needs to be face up to resolve its effect is effectively negated, and he goes -1. The reason I didn't use Maxi is because I didn't want to, like, I'd rather get rid of the Zombie Master rather than him having a load of monsters to attack me. I draw another Retaliating C, attack for 1400. He summons a Doji in a second. Yeah, he's taking his time to think, but he just summoned a Doji. So I'm really on the back foot at the moment. Although I've got like a Maxi and a lot of searches, I can't really do anything with them apart from when I get a tuner, which I'll do in a minute. But yeah, Doji is summoned. He uses effect to stack Curse Katana. He then uses Plague Spreader to stack a card from his hand. Special summon it. I'm like Chain Maxi. And I draw. So basically I'm going to go +1 off his play because he's not going to leave a Plague Spreader in attack position for me to then run on the next turn and for it to get banished. So then he sinks for 6 into Hades, which negates any effect monsters that zombies are destroyed by battle. So Retaliating C can't activate. I have a handful of back row and a resonance insect, so I set them. He summons a Bushi of the Shiranui. I let him have it, even though I got responses. I negate his Hades, and then let him attack over so I can get a search, because I'd rather thin my deck and get as many searches off as possible so I can draw into some tuners at long last. Because I've only had one this entire game in the synchro deck, which is obviously not brilliant. I draw into Resonator Call, and this is where the comeback begins because he's got a synchro monster, so that allows me to summon synchro by its effect. So I add synchro Resonator, special summon the primitive I've just added, use its effect to boost its own by 1, and then summon synchron by its effect, because he controls a synchro monster, so there's one on the field. I then synchro for 7, so I go into Moonlight Rose Dragon, as you'll see here. Where is it? There it is. I use its effect to bounce Hades, and I add Synchron's effect to let me add back the red Resonator I used at the beginning. Then I can normal summon the red Resonator, use its effect to special summon the Resonance Insect, which then allows me to go into Vulcan the Divine, and I bounce Fiendish Chain and I bounce his Bushi, so I can attack for 4,400 directly. And I have a Fiendish Chain to reuse. So at this point I've got Bottomless Solemn and Fiendish, and he has no way of getting over it because he's used his Regeki, and I can just answer a load of his things. He can't synchro for anything because I'll just bounce it, so he admits a defeat, and it's a good game. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video guys, and if you did, please like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later.